today because we're going to maintain what we're doing up here, all right? Also, we're going to do it with the big brother bully because they come to boogie. They say, what now? We love to see you boogie. All right. I say now when the people see me, they say have no fear. Also, we're going to do it for the big brothers come from Maryland, up part of Big Apple and all the rest of that crew, Philly crew. All right. Also, special dedication going out to the big brother Southeast man because they come to boogie. All right, then. Do it, y'all. Talking about we love to see you do it, y'all. All right. Look at y'all. Talk about the people see me, they say have no fear, cause go, Lorenzo, show enough here. Say the people come around me just to hear what I say, cause I rock them in and out this fit. Say what, or you can dance if you want to, or you can keep in your state of mind. Cause if you don't dance, well if you don't dance, well you're no friend of mine. Save a bullet, go if you want to, and to the places you can never find. Well if you don't dance, well you're no friend of mine. Say what now? You're no friend of mine, you don't do what you want to do. All right, y'all keep on warming on up out there, Big Apple. Also the MD crew, cause they come to book, yeah? That's what we talking about, band. One more up. Take a little time for Kenny and Lord. I said what, y'all? Say we're gonna take a little time for Kim and Baptist. All right, do it for the big brother Ned, cause they come to boogie. We're talking about funk and Ned, slap a little bass all in this place. All right, that's what we talking about. Look here, we're gonna try it again, all right, y'all. Y'all just maintain what you're doing. And look here. When the people see me, they say have no fear, cause go, Lorenzo, show enough here. When the people come around me just to hear what I say, I'll rock them in and out of this ad-lib fit. Say what? You can dance if you want to. Say what, or you can dance if you want to.
You know, baby.
Say what now, or you can dance if you want to. You know French and mine, or you can dance if you want to. Chop it on up, y'all. I say what, or you can dance, or if you want to, do it. As we talking about, do it for the bebop crew, cause they come to boogie. I'll do it on down for the bebop, cause they come to, don't down. Hey, keep on doing what you're doing, fellas. As we talking about Kenny. Say what now? I always love to see you do it when you do it like that, y'all. Say what now? Look here. You can dance if you want to.
Dance if you want to.
Or you can dance if you want to. Hey, or you can dance if you want to.
You can dance if you want to.
Say right now, or you can dance if you want to.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Mignon Show. We want to thank you. We want to thank you for joining us. I am here today with my co-host, James. Welcome, James.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here.
Welcome.
You're absolutely welcome. So thank you guys for joining us. We're sorry for getting started a little late, but we were having some technical difficulties. But our big brother Ron, he has got everything straightened out, so we are ready to go. So James, this is a part of our show where we talk about what we did over the weekend. So say hello to everybody out there, and then
Hi, everybody.
And then tell them about your weekend.
Well, my weekend, I went to the Steelers game
Woo,
against the Browns.
Uh-huh.
The Browns tied the game. In overtime, no one won.
Really?
It was a draw.
It was a draw. Oh, wow. Ain't that something? Well, the Redskins won. Yay, go Skins! You know, even though I am boycotting the NFL games because, you know, I am with Cap, got to give it to my brother, but I have to still represent my Redskins, so I had to give a shout out today for my boys, and so I had my T-shirt on and everything. I put it up on social media this morning, you know, to honor them and celebrate them on their win, and so I'm happy for that. So I'm happy for you too because you got to go to a game.
Yeah.
So was the game that was in Baltimore? Well, of course
We went
it was,
to the
right?
game at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh.
They stream all the games there.
Oh, okay.
Like, they streamed the Patriots game. Like, most games.
Oh, and you said it was the Browns, right?
Yeah, I got to
Okay,
know.
so you either had to be in Cleveland or even Pittsburgh to see the game in person, right?
It was probably in Cleveland because
Okay.
the thing was on Browns.
Okay, awesome. So who do you like on the Steelers? Do you have a favorite player?
I'll probably say Juju or Antonio.
Uh-oh. Give them a shout out. They gave them a shout out on the Mignon Show.
Juju,
Okay.
It's probably Juju or Antonio.
Okay. And so what makes them so special? What position do they play?
I think Antonio plays wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
And
That means he's really fast.
yeah, he's fast.
Mhm.
Like wide open.
Mm-hmm.
One of the catches, Antonio made that catch, and he was like wide open for that catch. Like no one was on him.
Mhm.
So the Steelers threw the ball to Antonio, and Antonio just ran right to the goal.
Oh,
not
wow. So
stopping for any
touchdown.
second.
Oh, yes. I know. That was exciting.
Yeah.
That was exciting. So what did the Browns do? Did they get on the board? Did they have any points?
They had 7 when we reached 21.
Mm-hmm.
And then we leave because we knew the Pittsburgh would win, but we were wrong. They tied the game.
Okay. So at 21. So it was 21-21 when it was
Yeah.
over. Okay. So I know you are Atlanta Falcons fan as well, right?
Yeah, but at first I was liking the Steelers because I didn't know my hometown was Atlanta. So right.
That's right, because we got to be about the home team. So that's why I'm a Redskin fan, because I was born and raised in Washington, D.C. And so I'm just a hometown girl. I always vote. I always support the home team. Like I love the Wizards. What's your favorite basketball team?
I'd probably say the Cavaliers or the Golden Bridges. Wait, what's the name?
What is it? Golden State
Golden State. Yeah, Golden State.
Warriors.
Golden
Yeah.
State
Okay.
Warriors.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's probably Stephen Curry or LeBron James.
I love both
They
of them.
have lots of matchups.
I like both of them. They are very good athletes. They're very good athletes. So, what else you do the weekend? Was there anything else you do that was
I
exciting?
went to a scholarship that raised $30,000 in 3 hours.
Wow. What did they raise the scholarships for?
I would probably say a fundraiser
Mm-hmm.
because it's kind of in the name. So that stuff.
Oh, wow.
I've also completed my first week of my new school.
Let's talk about that. Okay. So now you're in a new school this year. What was the first day like?
It was good. The lunch was good.
The lunch was good. we don't go nowhere without good food, right? We gotta have some good
Yeah.
food. Okay, I agree with you on that. That's a reason to
Like-
stay. Check.
Like the first 2 days, because the first 2 days I only had the school for 2 days.
Mhm.
So both days they had a chicken sandwich, which I like.
Okay.
So I just kind of ate that for 2 days.
For 2 days.
And then on Friday when I ate the chicken sandwich, my mom was going to get me some Chick-fil-A.
Uh-huh.
So yeah,
So that was perfect. You just had
I had
chicken all day.
chicken all day.
All day, but it was good because you like it.
Yeah.
Awesome. We love chicken sandwiches and we love Chick-fil-A. So what else about the school? Okay, so what's your teacher's name?
Miss Starworth.
Miss who?
Starworth.
Miss Stallworth. Okay. And so was there anybody at this school that you knew prior? Anybody you already knew?
Well,
when you
there
got
was
there?
Emmett who used to go to my school for first grade, and then for second grade and third grade he went to Longfield. So he went to Longfield all along.
Oh,
Because
okay.
it was in tag program.
Oh, okay. So that was good to see somebody familiar at the school, right?
It
Okay.
was like the first time we saw him in PE on third grade. I was like, I know I saw him from somewhere.
So he looked very familiar.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's exciting to go to a new school. And sometimes it's a little scary to go to a new school because you got to meet all new people again and everything, right? But you're up for that, right?
Yeah.
Always good to meet new people. That way you got new people to tell them about your book.
Yeah.
So let's talk about your book. So everybody, you know that James, he just released his comic book, and it is a series. It is called Sunk Mania Galaxy. These are his books here. You can definitely go to his website and purchase them. And he always have T-shirts. And one of these, show them your nice T-shirt you have on right now.
Books
It
over
says
bullying.
Books Over Bullying. So we know that James do have a anti-bullying movement that he has going, and he is definitely trying to get at least 20,000 children to sign his anti-bullying pledge by the end of the year. So everybody, you can definitely have your kids go to his website at www.3iii4meinc.com. So tell them about your comic book.
Well, the 5 heroes saving the galaxy against the evil galaxy bullies.
Mm-hmm.
It is probably like a comedy. I'll probably say animated like a book.
Oh, so we like to laugh. So it's got some comedy in there, and it's also animated and everything. So you guys have definitely got to get these for your children, and add one of these books to the rotation that you read to your children, and have them just follow James on this journey. This will be a series of books. This is the first one. I think he's going to release one every quarter. So be on the lookout for the next one. But until then, these books are for sale. They are $12.95. As I said, you can go directly to his website to purchase them. So what have you been getting any feedback? What have people been saying about your book?
And they've been saying that it's good. I've been doing a good job and stuff like that.
Awesome. I've seen some things on your website, other kids reading the book. How does that make you feel to see other children with your book in their hand?
I just want my book to be as popular as the other books back then, like
Absolutely.
before the 2000s.
Wow. Yeah.
In the 1900s.
Yeah, the 1900s, yes. Like 1960s, 70s, yeah, the 1900s. I'm telling you, I remember being a kid, and I remember they used to have comics in the newspaper. We used to get the newspaper on the weekend.
Oh, yeah, I know those.
Yes.
Those little tiny Garfield.
Yes, and I'm telling you, on
Garfield
Sunday,
and Charlie Brown.
yes, the Sunday's paper, we couldn't wait to look in there at the comics. And then I even remember when I was younger, my brothers used to have, read the Marvel comic books.
Like Spider-Man, I have one of
Spider-Man and Batman.
those. I have Batman, I have Spider-Man, and
Superman.
I'm afraid I don't have Superman, but I do have an Iron Man one.
Awesome. I mean, this is just awesome. I know everybody is just so excited. And plus, you have an event that you're going to do on September 30, the anti-bullying rally.
Yeah.
So can we talk about that a little bit?
Maybe I'm not sure what it's going to be like, but I could do a little teaser about it.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
Okay. Well, definitely, we are going to be there. And they're going to come out right because when they come to your event, the anti-bullying rally, you want them to be able to sign your pledge, right?
Yes.
Okay. So won't you do it right now? Won't you read the pledge to all the kids that's listening so they can know about the anti-bullying pledge?
I pledge to be bully-free and to report any bullying I see. We all are different, I do agree, but I pledge to treat everyone fairly. Loving myself, that is the key. Being myself is living courageously. I pledge and guarantee that future bullying ends with me.
Absolutely. Great. That is awesome, James. And we definitely need that because, everybody is starting to go back to school, and I have seen some things on the news where some children was bullied the first day. They were bullied the first day of school.
And you could get this blue bracelet every time every time that particular child signs the anti-bullying pledge.
Mm-hmm. So when they sign the anti-bullying pledge, they get one of these blue wristbands.
Yeah.
And that way it just goes to staying in solidarity of that, bullying ends with me.
Yeah.
That is awesome. That
it
is
says
awesome.
my website on them, and future bullying ends now.
Oh,
Or
wow.
in the present.
That is powerful. So did you want to give out one of your statistics right now for bullying?
Oh yeah. One of the statistics in 90%. That's more than that's like most of the schools
Mm-hmm.
of middle school and the last grade of elementary
Mm-hmm.
report being victims of bullying.
Wow. So that's a lot of people. So that's basically saying that 90% of 4th graders through 9th graders have been victim of bullying.
Mm-hmm.
That's
And
a
then-
lot, and that's a long time. Just think
Yeah.
if that was just one person, and in the 4th grade they're being bullied, then the 5th grade, then the 6th grade, then the 7th grade,
That's
and
a
so
lot of
forth. That's a long time. Yeah.
Yeah, like for like how much years? Like
That's 5
4
years.
5 years.
5 years. So can you imagine this someone just being mean to you? And,
Continuously and
Yeah.
continuously shows up at every single school bullying you.
Bullying
it starts
you.
to get annoying.
very
you start
annoying.
To tell every single adult it doesn't work.
It doesn't work. It doesn't work when you tell the adults?
Well, they don't do anything about
Right.
it, but I told them.
Right. And you had a statistic last week where you talked about that, about how many teachers witness bullying and they don't say anything.
Yeah.
So that's why it's so important with the platform that you have to bring more awareness to this so we can change that. Because can you...
But it didn't strictly say, I'm sorry for interrupting, and it didn't strictly tell them that, say that that they didn't say anything. But you could just say that.
Okay.
But maybe they did. No one knows.
Right, no one knows. But
Unless
they have to do better. We agree, right?
Yeah,
They have to do better. And so if it means that our fellow classmates, if we take this pledge to say that with me bullying stops, then that way we can be able to stop bullying, right?
Yeah.
And the more children that we get to sign the pledge, the more that agree to say, I won't be bullying anybody.
Yes.
So on September the 30th, we will be at Costco Park, and we are going to do this anti-bullying rally. So we will have James, he will be there. He is the creator of Sunken Mania Galaxy, and also he's the founder and the CVO for Chief Visionary Officer of 3 for Me. And so this is his platform, and so we're going to support him. We want you to bring all the children out so they can be able to sign the no bullying pledge. So is there anything else you want to talk about? Anything else you have going on?
Well, I have one more statistic.
Mm-hmm.
160,000 teens skip school every day because of bullying.
Wow.
That's more money than that student fundraiser.
Yeah, that sure is. If that was in dollars, but those are in actual people. So that's 160,000 teens skip school every day because of bullying. So a lot of parents are going off to work and sending their teen children to school, and they're not even going to school because they're being bullied.
They might be just going to the club or something like that.
Well, they're going somewhere. They're going over somebody's house. You may be going over a club. I don't know where they're going, but they're going somewhere. Maybe a hotel. Maybe. They're not in school. And they need to be in school, right? Because education is very important. The bullies need to stop?
Yes.
Look in that camera right there and tell them that the bullying needs to stop.
The bullying needs to stop.
awesome. The bullying needs to stop. I'm telling you, that number right there is just
Too many.
too many. 160,000 teens.
A bully can't even bully that much people in like one day.
No, they can't.
That's more people in the school.
Yes. Yes. So you definitely have my support, and you definitely have everybody else's support, that we're going to help you to be able to get these 20,000. Because if we get 20,000 students by the end of the year, then maybe we can be able to bring this number down as well. Then we can be able to get some of these teens back in school where they're able to get their education.
I would say to get this number down to at least 1,000.
Okay. What about to 0?
Yeah, like 50 to 0.
Okay. Okay, we'll start there. We'll take that. We want to drop this number from 160 to from 50, from anywhere from 0 to 50.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to make that happen. So, those numbers.
I'm kind of thinking this is impossible though, but
what?
anything
No,
can happen.
nothing is impossible. Once we start bringing awareness to it and letting them know, because see, when you don't know, you don't know. But when you find out about it, you do better. So that's what we're going to do, and parents are going to help you as well.
Like Leonardo da Vinci first invented the flight, unlike the White brothers.
Well, tell me about them.
The White brothers say that the White brothers first
Were the first brothers in flight?
yeah, but the first person who built a flying machine was Leonardo da Vinci.
You hear that? Education. See how educated he is? Education. Well, we thank you for that, because I didn't know
I
that.
learned that from a science book, because as I heard from the episode 10, I said that I love math and science.
Absolutely.
And math is strictly connected to science.
Yes, it is. Yes,
So,
it is. Yes, it is.
Actually, everything is connected to math.
Everything is connected to math.
Gravity, math.
Everything.
Science, math.
Yes. Yes.
Like reading. You gotta know how to read. You gotta calculate that how to read.
Yes, you do. And you can't read, and you can't do anything else unless you can read, right? You got to be able to read. Even with math, sometimes there's some math problems that you
Yeah.
have to understand. Wow, this is great. This is great. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a break, and then we're going to come back with our first guest. We have some awesome kidpreneurs in the studio today. We have Fat Daddy of Fat Daddy Country Lemonade here. And also we have Miss Imani J of Imani J Collections. So we're going to take a quick break. You are watching the Mignon Show with Mignon and
James.
And we'll be right back.
Special dedication to all you wonderful people out there. We're going to do it for you and you and you. You're partying up there in the balcony. One more time. All right.
Hello and welcome back to the Mignon Show. I am your host, Mignon, and this is my co-host,
James.
Thank you so much for watching. We do have our first guest here at the table. Thank you so much. Lord Jesus, it will be my phone, right? Sorry about that. Right. So we have our first guest here. We have Fat Daddy of Fat Daddy Country Lemonade. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome.
And it's so good to see you again.
Yes.
So how have you been?
Good.
Good. So, tell us, well, first of all, let me read your bio so everybody can know who you are. So, this is Ron K. T. Brown, Jr., also known as Fat Daddy. He is a 10-year-old, and he's the last boy of 4 boys. He has a twin sister, and they are in the 5th grade, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So, he's a member of Mount Ena Baptist Church, where he loves going to Children's Church. He's also a part of the 301 Panthers of Brandywine Sports League, where he played football. He's also a part of the wrestling team. He attended Visions in Art Drama, where he was in a play, Beauty and the Beast. He's a kid entrepreneur, and he started his business in the summer of 2015. He was helping his mother with her business, It Works, and he asked if he can join. She told him that he had to wait until he was at least 18 to sign up on his own. Then he decided to do his own lemonade stand. Awesome. So you was determined to be an entrepreneur, right?
Yes.
So tell us about your business. Tell us about all this awesome lemonade that you guys see up here. Just tell us about this, and also, which one is your favorite?
Well, I have 16 flavors. My favorite is raspberry and black cherry.
Oh, wow.
And
Which one is that? Do you know just by looking up
the
here?
dark
The
black
darkest one here?
Uh-uh.
Okay, this
Right
one?
here.
Okay, okay.
And I don't think raspberry all the way over there.
Okay, okay. So what made you want to start? Okay, so we know you wanted to start the business because you seen your mom, who's an entrepreneur, doing it. But what made you want to do lemonade?
Because my favorite drink that I always like to drink, I know it's not healthy, but it's my favorite drink.
I love lemonade too. I love lemonade. It is.
I get it all the time at Chick-fil-A. Like, every single time there's a place for that serves lemonade, I always get that.
Lemonade is the best. I'm telling you,
Yeah,
I love
the
lemonade.
Best on hot days, too.
Hot days, cold days, warm days, any day, right?
Right.
So you got some
Best
lemonade fans.
particular day is,
A nice hot day.
yeah, nice
Yes.
hot day for some cold lemonade.
Cold lemonade. Woo, you didn't say it. Now you make them kind of parched. Now I want some. You want some too, don't you?
Mom is thirsty for some lemonade.
Yes, I'm thirsty. He got us thirsty. Okay, so tell us about your business. So, where do you go to sell? What do you do? Do you do a lot of pop-up shows, and do you also people doing catering? Do they ask you to show up with your lemonade?
Yes.
Okay.
And I do a lot of parties. I do parties, weddings, events, anything that you can name of, I can do it.
Awesome. So do you show up in some type of special outfit when you show up at weddings and everything with your lemonade? Do you stay there with your lemonade, or did you just, okay.
Stay there.
So do you know how the chefs come and they got their white coats with their big hats? Is this something fancy that you do when you show up at a wedding?
I always wear my black shirt.
Okay.
I always wear it.
Okay.
And
Like, everywhere you go, like, that you have to model off your lemonade.
yes.
CJ's though, yes, he Brandon. So your black shirt is your shirt like you have on there that says Fat Daddy?
Yes.
So you're always a walking billboard for your business.
Yes.
Absolutely. We like that, don't we,
So
James?
do you have a little, like, bag set with all the lemonades in it? Like, and then people come up to you and say, like, can I get some, like, black cherry, or, like, your particular thing that they want? And they be like, okay, I get it right for you with the cup. Does it serve particularly in the jar, or you have a
comes
cup
in a
out?
jar.
In the jar.
Okay.
And you get to keep the jar and reuse it. I love it. I still use my jar from last year. It's nothing like having my lemonade and iced tea in the little jars. I love the jar. I love it, love it, love it. Yeah, so James has some questions for you, James. So would you like to ask him your first question?
We already know the first one. Where does your passion come from?
I like lemonade, and I like my business because it supports me, and I like it very much. So you know, of course, I like to help my mom. I'm a lady. I like to hang around my mom a lot. So I like to help her a lot. So I want to help her with her business, but I couldn't. I'd be 18. So I started my own business called Fat Daddy's Lemonade.
Yes. So you're passionate in all of that because you want to be able to help your mom out. So right?
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. The next question.
Who is your mentor?
My mentor is Miss Sonia Speaks. She is my mentor. She helps me with anything I need. She's located in Baltimore, Maryland, and she helps me with anything. If she needs anything, I help her with everything she needs. And she has this House of Diamonds. She does give back every third Saturday. So we give back to the community.
Awesome.
So just an extra question off of who is your mentor. What do you mean as the House of Diamonds?
Like, it's like a whole group of people. They have their own business. Miss Sonia Speaks. She helps people like push it more into like be on the news. Yeah, like that.
So she is like your management team because it's a lot of you guys, a lot of kid entrepreneurs that she had. Because I remember the last time when you came on the show, she was there with her daughter.
Yes.
And you know, and some other kid entrepreneurs was there. So yeah, in the House of Diamonds, I remember that from out of Baltimore. Yeah, it's definitely an awesome organization, and she's definitely doing a lot of good work with the youth. So shout out to her. Give her another shout out. Look in the camera and tell her thank you again.
Thank you, Miss Sonia Speaks.
So, and here is your 3 for Me gift. I almost forgot about it, so now is the time so I could just get it out of my system.
Okay,
So-
that's right.
Thank you.
And you could take out the shirt now. So, right.
Yeah, this is his special gift from 3 for Me.
Evolution of Coolness with
Oh,
all
that
sorts
is
of
nice.
crazy fonts.
Thank you.
Oh, that is crazy. I was going to say that's crazy. I heard somebody say crazy. That is nice.
Some crazy fonts. And my particular favorite font on this is probably this font right here.
Thank you very much.
And also, you got a copy of his comic book in there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
A pledge and more stuff.
And more stuff. So, James, another question?
Are you prepared for rejection?
Yes, some people will say no and some people will say yes, but I can accept no sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, because, you know, you're going to have to be, because, you know, because sometimes some people, everybody don't like lemonade, even though how good it is for us. You know, it's just that some people have a different taste.
Likes and dislikes.
Absolutely.
Nobody is the same.
Absolutely.
Not even twins.
Absolutely. Everybody is unique, and, you know, sometimes you may, just like with all your flavors, you know, you could maybe have someone that maybe could be allergic to something that, not saying, oh, I don't like lemonade, I just can't drink it, and so they won't purchase, but we keep moving, right?
Yes.
And we only want the ones who love lemonade. Those are our people, right? That's right.
Like,
That's right.
the random people that walk out in the day
Mm-hmm.
being like, thirsty, hard-working, thirsty.
Hard working and
So-
thirsty.
Dried out in the hot sun. All they need is like a glass of lemonade.
A glass of lemonade.
I should be in one of your commercials.
Yes, he should. Partnerships, collaborations, we love them. We love those. Yes, you're going look, he can have you doing a commercial where you just coming in from outside really hot and you know have the lemonade ready, you gonna guzzle it. You gotta guzzle all of it. That's how you know it's good when you guzzle, right? Okay. Okay. You have any more questions?
What is your hidden talent?
My hidden talent is I like to cook a lot, and I like to research things that I can make by myself that I can do for my business.
So what do you like to cook?
I like to cook a morning breakfast, eggs, bacon, sausage. Well, my dad has to help me, of course.
Okay. Oh yeah, we don't want you in the kitchen by yourself. So you got some assistance.
Only thing I can cook is some cereal.
And you already cooking that? You're preparing now. You're getting a bowl.
I just get a bowl. I get the cereal.
Some milk.
I get the milk. I get the spoon. It's that simple.
It's that simple. For now.
2 ingredients.
It's
simple.
cereal and milk.
2
Two ingredients.
ingredients that are break down into other ingredients.
Yes.
But I don't have to do that. It's already made.
Already made. So while you eat, you can have 3 bowls, but still he in there flipping and turning bacon and everything, right?
Yes.
Do you make hot dogs?
I don't know how to make those yet.
Hamburgers?
Not yet.
My dad has to teach me how to cook those.
Low
Hamburgers, those are
question.
easy to cook.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
They basically cook themselves. You just have to make sure you watch it.
Yeah.
We love hamburgers and turkey burgers and things like that, right?
And turkey and Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Thanksgiving is coming.
Yeah, November.
Yeah. Oh, well, I'm ready too. You ready to eat all that food for Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
You ready too? I'm ready too.
All up.
I tried to
I'm
get my
gonna
sister
eat
to cook
all the
Thanksgiving yesterday,
cookies,
but she didn't.
all the milk, everything.
Oh my goodness, this is so exciting. I am so happy that both of you guys are here. And I am so proud of you. I'm so proud of you guys, you know, doing what you want to do with you, James, you doing your book and you have your business with your lemonade. This is awesome. Because, you know, you can show other young children that they can do it as well, right? So let me ask both of you guys this question. If it was one thing that you can say to a kid that may be your age, who just like you were, sitting at home and all of a sudden they decided that they wanted to write a book or start a business, tell them the first thing that they must do to do that. What would you recommend the first thing they do?
Research what you want to do.
Research.
Well, I would say you just have to know what you have to do. Just go for it. Ask your mom or parent or guardian to just make a business. Just go for it.
And just do it. We're gonna do the Nike thing. We're gonna say just do it. That just do it. That is awesome.
Like this thing, like every time we say just do it, like this is how we do it, it's just gonna come out from nowhere.
Yeah, okay.
Every time we say that.
Okay. Just do it.
Yeah.
Just do it. So you have anything else that you're going to be adding to this? Are you going to add something else to your lemonade, or will you just be always just lemonade and just adding a different flavor?
I'll be adding shirts to it,
Okay.
and that's probably all for this time, because my parents are getting tired.
So it's basically like you have to do all the work by selling all these flavors in the jar and then making some more. Like, do you have the specific ingredients? Sugar?
He can't share it. He can't share the ingredients. Then you can't share it, because then you'll be at home making it.
Right. I barely even know how to make lemonade, though. But all you need is some sugar, some water, and some lemon.
There you go.
Well, life gives you lemons. What
Like-
do you do?
You make
Make
lemonade.
Or do some experiments with lemon juice.
Some lemon juice. And you know what? I love making fresh lemonade. I use the lemon juice in the bottle, the green bottle, some lemon juice, some water, and sugar. I'm telling you, it's delicious. I do that.
Or you could do some experiments with it, like dipping some paper towels in it and putting a bronze penny inside, and you'll feel a little like electric transecute or something like that.
Y'all hear this science? You hear this? What he's telling me to do? He said
What?
take a
I
lemon
like
and a
science.
penny. I know. I love it.
Yeah. I
So
like
what's gonna
science
happen when I do
experiments.
that? What's gonna happen?
You'll feel like a shock, or if one penny is old, you might feel like that it's warm.
Oh.
It's kind of warm.
And if it's
That's-
new, it'll shock you.
Yeah, it will
Yeah.
shock. Like if all pennies are new, like made now, it's going to shock.
Mm-hmm.
But even more, if you add even more, it might. I'm just guessing. It might power. I'm just guessing. It might power an electric car.
Oh, wow.
If there were like too many, like 100, it might power an electric car.
Wow, so it'll give up that much electricity to be able to power up the car.
Yes.
Will you be able to move it?
Yes.
Oh, well, I think I want to
Like-
try that.
Yeah. Like that new Tesla Model S.
Yes, the new. What
Yeah.
do you look at you? Did you hear me say the
I
new
read
Tesla
it.
Model S?
I read Guinness World Records.
Yes.
I do. I watch Dude Perfect make those Guinness World Records.
I do too. I like that.
You
I like
Dude
when people.
Perfect?
I like when they break the records and stuff. I love watching that. I like that.
One of them, they made the longest basketball shot made with your head.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
And the highest basketball shot.
Wow.
Like the hoop is like at the top of a hundred-story building, and then they tried to make that shot. But if they actually make that, no.
Oh wow. That's good. Did they get it?
Maybe I didn't watch the throughout video, but
Okay.
I'm guessing they will.
Okay. Yeah, probably they did. They did. Well, we definitely want to thank Fat Daddy for
One more
coming out.
thing.
You got one more thing to say? Please do.
I got some of my diabetic people. I'm making a diabetic one
Oh,
and
awesome.
try to make a blueberry one.
Oh, awesome. So we'll look forward to that blueberry and also for the diabetics. So awesome. So we want to thank you for coming on, and we want you to continue your success and for you to have a great school year. And when you get that blueberry flavor and you get those diabetic flavors, we want you to come back and bring that here and share it with us. Okay?
So by then you'll have 14?
He already has 16.
Oh, 18.
Yeah.
Right.
So what we're going to do, we're going to take another break, and we're going to bring our next guest up, Miss Imani J. So come back and watch. So you're watching the Mignon Show with Mignon and bless you. Thank you. We'll be back.
Daylight come, we don't wanna go home. Daylight come, we don't wanna go home. I'm Mr. Body Man, body with the band. Daylight come, we don't wanna go home. Daylight come, we don't wanna go home. Daylight come, we don't wanna go home. Bring the little body girl, body with the band. Daylight come, we don't wanna go home. Now I go to the solo and I jam all night. Daylight come, we don't wanna go home. I spend all my money, but that's alright. I like springtime, summertime, and even in the fall. Wintertime comes, still having a ball. And you can believe she don't take no mess. My mama said I wanna see who dance the best. Hey, it should be easy cause the beat is fresh.
Mignon Show. I am your host, Mignon, and this is my co-host,
James.
Thank you so much for joining us. As you can see, we have our awesome guest, Miss Imani J, in the studio. Hello, Imani.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
So glad to have you back.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hello. Say hello to James.
Hi, James.
Hi, Imani.
So, Imani J. So, you know, guys, we have had Imani J on our show before, but I am still going to read you a little bit of her bio for those who are just tuning in. Imani J. Mantley was born in Charles County, Maryland in August of 2012. She is the youngest of her parents' 4 children and the only daughter. Imani has a passion for reading, dancing, singing, modeling, and fashion. Every morning, Imani looks in the mirror and tells herself, I am smart and I am beautiful. She says this often throughout her day. Her mother taught her to say this at a very young age. So Imani is also an published author of this book that I have right here in my hand, What Do I Look Like? Congratulations, Imani.
Thank you.
So, the last time you were on the show, there were some things that we did not get a chance to discuss, right?
Yes.
So, we're going to talk a little bit about that. But first, I want to know, how was school?
Good.
Good. So, is there any new people you met this school year?
Yes.
Some new people in your class?
Yes.
Okay, are you excited?
Yes.
So, what grade are you in now?
First grade.
Wow, first grade. You remember when you were in the first grade?
Pretty much.
Pretty much you do? You remember?
Yeah, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. So you want to share some? You got anything you want to share with Imani about first grade?
It's not tough at all.
It's not tough?
Like, first grade, I'm reading on the, like, third or fourth grade level.
Wow.
So I'm good at reading.
Good at reading. So you read all the time too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So listen. So I know you just had a fundraiser, right?
Yes.
You had your fundraiser going and you met your goal. You were trying to raise $700
Yes.
because you had the idea to help all the kindergartens at your school. Tell our audience what you did for the kindergartens at your school.
I made a fundraiser for all the kindergartens in my school.
And what did you get for them?
I gave them one of my books
One of her awesome books.
and pencils, crowns, composition books
And why did you give them crayons?
because we use a lot of crowns.
A lot of crayons. So that means you're doing a lot of coloring, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you wanted to make sure they had enough crayons, right?
Yes.
Awesome.
So, Imani, just for that, you could just say, like, you could buy them school supplies, like, just stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. That's what she did. She got them some supplies. So in first grade, you guys use in kindergarten, you use composition books as well?
Yes.
Awesome. And then yesterday I seen your video that you even picked up something else while you were in the store.
Yes.
What did you get?
Glue sticks.
Wow. So in kindergarten, we're doing a lot of coloring and we're doing a lot of gluing. So we're doing a lot of cutting out and everything, right?
Yes.
Wow, that is awesome. So tell us about your book. Tell us about What Do I Look Like? What made you write this book?
Because I always ask my mom and my dad, what do I look like?
And what do they say?
You look beautiful no matter what.
Awesome. That you are beautiful no matter what. I love that. I love that. And so now you're telling, so all the kindergartens at your school going to say to themselves, Imani has a book that says, what do I look like? So every morning when they wake up, they can say, what do I look like? Because boys can be smart and beautiful as well, right? I don't think she thinks so. And so what else you got going on, Imani J? Because not only are you an author, but you're also a dancer. You're also a model. You're an actress. And then you have these awesome T-shirts here. Tell us about these. And also, what else did you do this year?
Cheerleading.
Now you are a cheerleader. You're just doing everything.
Never heard of first grade cheerleading.
You haven't? Let me tell you something.
All the cheerleaders I've heard of were in like high school.
High school?
Yeah.
You know the ones that tumble up in the air? Those are usually the first graders. They call those flyers. Yeah. So they love the little ones. You know the little one. You ain't see, you got to go on her page and look at her little video. She got a video. She was out there cheering on Saturday. And what's the name of your team?
Hawks.
The Hawks. So we gotta check them out. You got all that purple and that pretty purple bow. You was looking good, girl. You knew all the words and the movement. I seen you. You were doing it. You were doing it. So what about these beautiful shirts up here? I see this blue one up here. It says, I can do anything?
Yes.
Wow, I like that. Because you can do anything you put your mind to, right?
Yes.
Absolutely. And what other taglines do you have? Do you have anything else? What else do they say?
Jesus loves me and I'm smart and I'm beautiful.
I love that. Jesus does love us. I thank you for that. That is awesome. So, James, you have some questions that you would like to ask Imani, right?
First, the characteristic that I haven't said for
Okay.
the 2 parts.
Okay.
71% of students report innocence of bullying as a problem at their school.
At their school. So 71% of students report incidents of bullying at their school.
And you have 5 questions. 1. What inspired you to get out of bed each day?
Because school makes me happy and I have fun in it.
Oh. So you like to get up and just go to school. You love school, don't you?
Yes.
It's fun.
What's your favorite part of school?
When we do reading.
Awesome. See, I'm telling you, that reading. Y'all better get y'all kids some of these books here so they can start reading. This is what you get when your kids read.
I'm into what are those chapter books? I read like a 474 page book.
Oh my
It
goodness. Say it again, because I know some
Speech
grown
Dragon.
people who don't even read 60 pages. Tell them again what you done read.
I read 474 page Peach Dragon.
Wow. Wow. I am impressed. I tell you.
In the 2nd grade.
In the he said in the 2nd grade, he making y'all look bad. I love it. I love it. So what's your second question for Imani?
Your second question is, who is your mentor? Mentor.
I got a lot is God, my mom, my dad, my teachers.
Awesome. We like that. You have a lot of good mentors, and then you got God as a mentor. Now that's big. I don't think I've ever heard anybody say that before.
And 3. Where is
Listen,
your
James. James like 3. Go ahead, James. 3.
Where is your favorite place to write?
Upstairs in my room.
Oh. You'll find your own little peaceful place to just sit down and write and think of some things.
Yes.
Because you're working on something else next, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Number 4, James.
How did you come up with the idea for What Do I Look Like? The book.
My daddy ran out of books to read.
So Daddy ran out of books to read, and so you said, I'm going to write my own book.
Yes.
And that way we can add it to the rotation.
Yes.
And now, do you know that you done added, how many other children who you have added your book to their rotation? That is huge. Did you ever think that your book is now going to be in all your friends' homes?
No.
That is huge. That is huge. I tell you, that is huge. And you, James, what you think about that? That now your comic book, like when you go over your friend's house and things like that, they're going to actually have your...
They might be the biggest fan.
They-
I don't know. They might be.
They are. If they got one, they are your biggest fan because they support you. Right? You have another question for her? Number 4. No, I'm sorry, number 5.
What is your hidden talent?
Dance, gymnastics, cheerleading, and model.
And out of all of those, what's your favorite? What's your favorite thing to do? Because you do a lot. You like that, and that was the last thing that you just added to your plate. So you love being out there. So what's so good about cheerleading?
That you do all these cheers.
And you can be real loud, and you do any flips? Did you do some flips?
Yes.
So you like that?
Yes.
That is exciting. That is exciting.
And I'm a flyer.
That's right. You are a flyer. So I got to see you do that. That is awesome. That is awesome.
And here is your bag. It has a shirt in it. I would like for you to bring it out.
Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome.
Oh, I like that one too. That's the one
That
So let everybody know what that says, because you have changed the name of geek and what that stands for to be able to give it a positive twist. So tell everybody what geek stands for.
Giftedly educated, exceptional kids.
Awesome. So now that's something that we can be proud of, right? Awesome.
It also says that on the back of one of my business cards. It says, "Are you a giftedly educated, exceptional kid?"
Absolutely. Absolutely. So Imani, so James has this anti-bullying pledge, and he wants you and also Fat Daddy. He wants you to recite that for him, okay? And then just sign off on that. That way, you guys are saying that you stand with him and with his movement of anti-bullying. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna have Fat Daddy to come up real quick. Come on up here, and we're gonna have you guys to repeat it. Get that one over there. Get that one over there.
Here you go.
Thank you.
And I need you to read this on 3.
He needs you to
Or
read it
1.
on
Either
3.
way.
Okay. So we ready? So we're getting ready to do our anti-bullying pledge.
3, 2, 1.
I pledge to be bully-free and to report any bullying I see. We all are different. I do agree. But I pledge to treat everyone fairly. Loving myself, that is the key. Being myself is living
Courageously.
courageously. I pledge and guarantee that future bullying ends with me.
Awesome. I agree, right?
Yes.
Awesome. Yes. So we just have 2 more who have vowed that bullying ends with them. So we're just going to have you guys sign that and date it, and you can go to James' website and you will be able to see your name there, okay? So we want to thank you. This has been another show. We want to thank our guests. We want to thank Fat Daddy for his lemonade. We want to thank Imani J with all these beautiful t-shirts and also her awesome book, What Do I Look Like? So you guys can also go to their pages and support them. Support them. Support our young kid entrepreneurs. Yes, James?
My Instagram is Geek Society 3 for me. And my website is www.iii4meinc.com.
Awesome. And Imani, what is your social media?
Imani J. Manley.
And that's on Instagram and Twitter, correct?
Yes.
Awesome. And also yours?
My Facebook is Ron K. Brown Jr. and my Instagram is Fat Daddy's Lemonade.
Awesome. And you know, guys, you can get in contact with me at MBA Speaks on Facebook and also Mignon Brown Anderson. So we definitely wanted to give a shout out to our sponsors of the show, the Lakeisha Brown Foundation and 3 for Me Inc. Thank you, and until next week, have a great evening and God bless. Thanks
Bye,
for watching.
everybody.
See you later.
Here we go again.